Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. So we were talking about this jag, Elijah Daniel, gay Elijah Daniel, who has decided that he will write a Bible that mocks essentially the Christian Bible. And I don't know what he called it. Does it really matter? And here's the thing. Leftists love to mock Christianity, and they do it all the time. And we're mockable. As Christians, we're very mockable. Well, you want to know why? Because our religion is impervious to ridicule. Mock away, I say. Oh, Macarena. You can mock the Christianity all you want to. It doesn't matter. You cannot break us. So, Elijah Daniel, which, by the way, his name does not go unnoticed on me, that he chooses two biblical names. And I'm going to say what his Twitter name, it looks like Fagdad, okay? I'm just going to leave it there. But that's his Twitter name, Elijah Daniel. That's what he calls himself. And on his Twitter page, he writes, Elijah Daniel is gay. And I truly do find it fascinating that of all the things that a person can reveal about oneself, most gay people choose sexuality. You know, if I come up and meet somebody and he's well dressed, you know, I'll give you an example. I have a friend, his name is Jeff. First time I met Jeff, I thought, man, this dude is sharp. Sharp. And what's funny, I noticed him, you know how you watch people watch their eyes a little bit? He looked at my tie, my pen, and my shoes. I noticed it. He's coming down the stairs. He was one of my distributors. Had never met him, had heard of his reputation. Great sales guy. And I wanted to meet him. I'm signing up in the lobby. As I'm getting all signed up, I've got my, I've got a Waterman pen. I've got a nice tie on, nice suit. Nice pair of shoes. He zoop, that quick. He looked and he says something like, hey, nice to meet you, Kevin. He goes, I like that tie. And he goes, come on, I've got the conference room reserved. And we go up. And it was 2 years. I worked with Jeff on multiple deals. And there wasn't a time you see this guy, he wasn't stylishly appointed. I mean, just a great dresser, always highly professional. It was 2 years and we worked the deal out at BASF. He brought everybody in, and it was like 3 or 4 months later, I offered him a job, and he says, I need to tell you I'm gay. And I go, I know. And he was shocked. But here's what I love about telling you this story. I knew Jeff a long time. I didn't know he lived with Jerry. We'd go to dinner. I'd say, hey, why don't you bring your mate? I'd say things like that. Oh, busy, whatever. It'll just be us. But I never pushed the issue. And when I offered him a job, and then he says, I need to tell you I'm gay. And I go, I know you're gay. Now, he knew I was completely straight and, of course, knew my politics. And one of the things he told me, he goes, Kevin, I'm very, out there when it comes to gay issues. And I said, look, what you do on your personal time, as long as it has no impact on your ability to do business, which I haven't seen it, then I don't really care. And I think he found it shocking that this conservative felt that way. But I did, and I still do. Jeff was one of the sharpest guys I've ever met to this day. And I would put his sales ability up against the best of the best. That's what I knew him for. I didn't know him because he and Jerry like to, do the, with the Humpty dance or whatever. It didn't matter. If Jerry made him happy, I'm cool with that. Eventually I meet Jerry, nice guy, blah, blah, blah. Invite me to parties, his gay friends. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, fine. Yeah, he's very heterosexual. That's it. So, but this idea that I screw men and men screw me, that's my pride. Daniel's parents must be so proud of him. Look at our little boy all grown up and having sex with men. Oh, I just don't know how to handle it. Oh, honey, we raised him right. How small must a person feel that he introduces himself to the world in that way? I'm going to get to something else. I want to keep talking about this guy, Gay Daniel. Gay Daniel has over 500,000 Twitter followers, folks. Let me put that in perspective. I have 56,000. So it's not a small feat to do that. Now, could I have 500,000? Sure, if I put a lot of emphasis on it and whatever, probably. But I didn't. So he's got exponentially more people on Twitter than I do. So he's well known in his circles. And what they know of the man is that he's gay. Says it right on his page. King of the gays. Of all things one can tout, folks. Humanitarianism, philanthropy. I'm a scientist, I'm an engineer, I'm a doctor, I'm a painter, I'm a student, I'm a professor, I'm a free spirit, a bon vivant. Daniel chooses Baghdad, Elijah Daniel as his moniker, and touts his sexuality. Elijah Daniel is gay. Go to this page. You'll see it. I say to Elijah Daniel that his choice of not one but two biblical names also proves to me that he wants to mock Christianity. I don't believe that's his given name. So he mocks us. And I told you guys he made Trump Satan in this. I'm going to get to another point here in a minute, but he made Trump Satan. And I think this guy just is looking for 15 seconds of fame, 15 minutes of fame. Congratulations, gay Daniel. You're getting it. Trump is Satan. Who couldn't see that coming a mile away, though, right? Gives new meaning to Donald Trump's apprentice catchphrase, "You're fired." Now, doesn't it? Oh, man. So I talked about Daniel, and I know people are saying to me, Kevin, why are you giving this guy publicity? And I say, why not? Leftists believe, folks, that their ideas will stand the scrutiny of the public. They do. He believes that he is doing the right thing, mocking Christianity. He's teaching us a lesson. He's saying to us, you people out there that believe in this nonsense, you hate gays, you did it, because he's completely distorted in what we believe. So now he's lashing out at us. I'll get back at them. I'll undo thousands of years of dogma by coming out and saying, unintentionally, coming out and saying to these people, you're wrong. Your God is dead. Whatever. So I like showcasing their lunacy. People need to know how twisted the left really is, because I'm going to tell you, you don't know. Oh, you think you know, but you don't know how twisted the left is. I assure you. Now, I told you the other day that in gay Daniel's world, Rihanna is a god. She's God. She is his God. And again, Trump is the antithesis of God in his world, therefore Satan. Now, I'm shocked he didn't make Barack Obama God, but Daniel's got his own world here, so let's run with it, okay? Now, he's writing his truth. Because, leftists are quick to point out, look, this is my truth. How you going to go against me, man? This is my life. This is my truth. Okay. Oh, hey. Let me back up, bro. Let me back up. It's your truth. So Rihanna, a chick from the West Indies, is his truth, is his God. Donald Trump, who now that he's president, is Satan. I don't believe Donald Trump would have been Satan in his novel had Donald Trump not become president, beaten Hillary Clinton, etc. I think he'd pick another Satan. He would pick another Satan that he could hopefully get 15 seconds of fame off of, or 15 minutes. So I just wanted to talk about his truth for just a second. So his God is Rihanna. And his God got her butt kicked by a hip hop artist by the name of Chris Brown. I just want to put his God in perspective. And then she sought therapy. Chris Brown, went and did his penance and, abuse and, whatever. He had to go to do his time for domestic abuse and what have you. And all is well. Now, I don't know about Rihanna as God, but I'll put it to you this way. I will tell you with 100% certainty that Chris Brown cannot beat up our God, the Christian God. He can't. He may be tough. I heard he works out. I heard he does a little boxing, but he can't beat our guy. Our dude is tough. I'm going to get to why I'm talking about this all in a second. Because I want to ask you a question about your Christianity, and I think it's important. It came up in a discussion that I had with a friend, and I'm going to save it for the next segment, but this is why I'm talking about this subject again, because I only wanted to cover it in one segment, but now I'm going farther here. Anyway, I'm glad that I met Gay Daniel on this little research project that I had. He told me all about himself. So I'm going to forever call him Gay Daniel, because I think it's important that he be recognized for what he wants to be recognized.
Kevin Jackson
on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.